A good day, everybody. What the Presidential Election Tribunal has made of the law is that Nigeria now has 37 states. Wike, the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, which heard the several complaints filed by the opposition parties against Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Wednesday, has been met with a rage of emotions. Now, you may recall that the court ruled in favor of the respondents in all of the petitions filed by Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party. Sun newspaper columnist Onwa Uke, however, claims that the ruling by the tribunal has led many Nigerians to incorrectly believe that the country actually has 37 separate states. Uke wrote that the judges ignored the use of a conjunction in English in his most recent article for Sun newspaper, which was published on Friday, September 8th. Observing, according to the Presidential Election Tribunal's reading of the law, Nigeria now consists of 37 states because the justices have decided that the Federal Capital Territory, which is the FCT, has no special status, and that the conjunction and in that clause of the Constitution means including it was the Sun newspaper that Uke published his writings. Well, publish or no publish, now the battle line has been drawn. FCT or no FCT, because I believe if the Presidential Election Tribunal has made of the law of Nigeria and also added to the states 36, which is 37 FCT inclusive, I believe Nigerians know their left from their right. And constitutionally, I would say, if need be, it should be made known under the 1999 Nigerian Constitution amended. Now, on the FCT part, Wike is the Minister of Federal Capital Territory. He has been, doing all his work and visibility studies, while the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is facing his allegations. The battle line has been drawn. Wike's demolition plan in Abuja. Maybe that's why everybody's just running helter-skelter. Now, the Nigerian Labour Congress also, NLC, has drawn a battle line with the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, over the demolitions in the capital city of Abuja. The NLC President, Comrade Joe Ajaero, in an interview, described the demolitions, which he said were mainly directed at the poor as akin to Hitler's tyranny. Responding to question during an interview on AIT, Comrade Ajaero said shelter is among Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and you go and demolish it and ask them to go to hell, and your so-called master plan is in your pocket. And nobody knows where your master plan is, and you watch NLC draws battle line over Wike's demolition plan in Abuja. Some of them use their retirement benefits to start foundation, and you demolish it. That will not continue, Ajaero said. Again, he says nobody knows where your master plan is. One, and you watch NLC draws battle line over Wike's demolition plan in Abuja on them. Some of them use their retirement benefits to start foundation, and you demolish it. That will not continue, Ajaero said. Alleging a war by the Nigerian elites against the poor, Comrade Ajaero said that Nigeria's political class should realize that the poor are suffering, that they can no longer breathe. Noting the way that Wike has gone about the demolitions, which the NLC president said has mostly affected the poor in Nigeria, especially in Abuja. And in other words, he said it is impoverishing the masses, and it is done with a level of impunity similar to Adolf Hitler's tyranny in Germany during those times, World War II or thereabout. That should not continue because it is affecting more workers. If you check the people whose houses have been demolished, it is that class of people that you have not provided houses for. Nigeria's disposition to welfareism is gone even when it is provided for in the constitution. Yes, like I said earlier. To continue, nobody cares for your transportation. You generate your water, your electricity, you pay your children's school fees, no hospitals. Even when workers contribute money for housing policies, it is being diverted, embezzled, and spent, one-sided. Now, so this was, or this war, I'm sorry, this war was not what we planned, and this war cannot continue. The NLC president said in vowing to put a stop to the demolitions allegedly orchestrated by Wike that has affected the working class in Abuja. Now, Abuja is a federal capital territory. Abuja should, I don't know what Ajaero simply means. That means if Abuja is a federal capital territory and inclusively there are demolitions and affecting people, here and there, I believe it is the number 37th state in Nigeria, because as it is under the constitution we have 36 states now. And the NLC president, the Nigerian Labour Congress president, has drawn a battle line with the Minister of Federal Republic of Nigeria under the notion of federal capital territory being the 37th state of Nigeria. Now, Nyeso Wike is the minister of the FCT, and Wike is tampering with those houses that were built by some of the beneficiary, through pensions. And responding to questions during an interview on AIT, Comrade Ajaero said shelter is among Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and you go and demolish it and ask them to go to hell, and your so-called master plan is in your pocket. Nobody knows where your master plan is. That is what Ajaero is referring to. Nyeso Wike being the minister of FCT. He said, and you watch the Nigerian Labour Congress draws battle line over Wike's demolition planning Abuja them, and them, some of them use their retirement benefit, pension benefit, gratuity benefit to start foundation, and you demolish it. That will not continue, Ajaero said. Now, Ajaero is representing the masses, the labor, and according to him, there are so many master plans that are being, executed without the consent and notice of Nigerians who are in the labor market, who are, giving out the public funds to pay the salary of some workers, to pay the salary of some senators, to pay the salary of some politicians, and some, government officials who are working for the government and representing one constituency or another, or other representing jurisdiction, and they do not fulfill their promises. And according to Ajaero, said alleging a war by the Nigerian elites against the poor. Comrade Ajaero said that Nigeria's political class should realize that the poor are suffering and that they cannot and no longer breathe. Noting the way that Wike has gone about the demolitions, which the NLC president said has mostly affected the poor in Abuja. So it has been added that Abuja is the number 37th state in the country when we have a 36th state. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I'd like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.